We talked a lot about the economy and the faltering economy and how the timing is really important. And so in your new job, you have tremendous priorities to address. But given that there's been the credit crunch that we've heard about and tightening up of lender standards, have you given your lenders particular guidance on how to adjust their own criteria for SBA loans?
A couple things I would say relative to that is you keep in mind as you look at the larger picture, although the number of loans year to date in the 7A program are down about 15%, the dollars are down about 6% compared to last year. 2007 was a record year for lending in the 7A program. The year-to-date volume we're seeing is higher really than any year last 2 years, which were record years. So to put it in perspective, we're seeing a slight decline in lending volume coming off of record years. As we talk with lenders out there, we hear a number of things, one of which is demand for loans is down, and we hear that as a very common theme. As we talk to lenders, that they've seen fewer applications, the demand for loans are down. As we talk to lenders, some of them have tightened credit standards. Others we talk to indicate they have not tightened credit standards. Where we've seen the biggest drop in volume in our program is in the smaller SBA Express program, which is primarily a credit scored program. And what we've heard from some of the lenders in that program is that they've raised the bottom of their credit score box because what they found was that defaults were higher in that than they anticipated, and as a result needed to adjust their credit standards. And as you know, our programs or our loans are really all made through lending partners, so we don't actually establish or set their lending criteria. We do monitor them from an oversight perspective, but they actually set their own credit policy.
Okay. And Mr. Wilkinson, did you want to comment?
Yeah, I did. I wanted to comment on the loan volume statistics. While it's true that 2007 might have had a slight number of loans on the increase, our dollar volume has slid steadily since fiscal year 2005, where we peaked with $15.2 billion in approvals, down to 14.53, down to 14.29, and we probably at the pace we're on will be well below 14 this year. So we've had a steady decline now for 4 years in the dollar volume of lending.
Thank you. As you probably heard, the bells are ringing. Votes have been called again. I had just one last question for the SBA, and then we can adjourn. And I appreciate all of your efforts and your testimony. The new lender oversight that you've talked about, and to recoup the cost of monitoring the programs, you've added new fees. What do you think this new fee accomplishes for the SBA, and how does it benefit the portfolio, since there has obviously been some rejection from others to that concept, and it's certainly limiting growth?
Right. You know, obviously, as we look at the mission of the SBA, it's to get capital to small businesses. And we balance that providing capital or getting capital to small businesses with having a healthy loan portfolio, which is important. So therefore, we need to have an appropriate level of oversight. We are increasing the amount of on-site visits that we're doing as part of that oversight responsibility, and to be able to increase the number of oversight visits to over 200 this year, we need to charge the on-site fees as well as recoup the cost of the off-site monitoring that we do. We did structure the fees so that over 80% of our lenders don't pay any fee at all, and over 90% of our lenders don't pay an on-site fee. So we've tried to manage that cost in a way that we call it a risk-based approach, where we've taken a look at where do we think the biggest risks are in our portfolio, where can we appropriately spend oversight dollars to manage that risk and provide a balance, because we do understand that costs and fees are important. Anytime you have fees, nobody likes to pay fees or wants to pay fees, so that those are important. So we've tried to structure the program on a risk-based approach to really address where we see the biggest areas of risk in the portfolio.
All right. Well, I thank you for your testimony, and to all of you for weighing in on this important subject. I ask unanimous consent that members will have 5 days to submit statements and supporting materials for the record. Without objection, so ordered. This hearing is now adjourned.